Welcome back to the last hour of our show, or as we know it now, Friday Night Live, the TNT Sports and talkSPORT Hour, because every Friday we're going to be joined by TNT Sports pundits, presenters and commentators from across the sporting pond. Football, rugby, cricket, MotoGP, tennis, UFC and much, much more. Still to come, we'll be looking ahead to the second Ashes test with former England wicketkeeper Matt Pryor, but we are delighted to be joined in the studio by our mate. We can welcome him back, former England rugby star, TNT Sports pundit and our mate Ugo Monye joins us.
Evening.
How are you?
I'm good. Had a good week. How about you guys?
I like your pumps.
Good.
Well, can you talk about them or not? You can't talk about them.
No, not really, but
you with the dance.
great intel.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a little chat about trainers, got straight in the car, booked them, bought them. They're spectacular.
They look good,
Benny converted you, didn't he?
Yeah.
You never used to know anything about
nothing.
trainers. No.
You're a proper sneakerhead now, aren't you?
I found myself the other day in...
How many pairs?
Not as many as Benny.
No, he's got like 2,500. Under 100.
That's solid.
But just.
Yeah, but I bet every single pair are like a naughty, like top shelf pair.
Not everyone, but some are nice.
Okay.
And anyway, it's not about me, it's about you. In fact, it's about you too, because I know you've met before.
Yes.
But you were just having a little chat because you've both been on Question of Sport together.
Yeah.
Together?
Very differently. Yeah.
You were a team captain, right?
Yeah.
But were you on his
captain.
team or were you
No.
on Sam Quick's team?
On Sam's team, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. And you've done Strictly.
I have, yeah.
But you've been asked to do it and you haven't done
A
it.
few years back, yeah. No,
Okay.
not for me.
How did you get on?
Would you?
How did you get on with it?
Not for me.
I did 5 weeks.
Okay.
And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The people that work on the show are amazing, but it's most definitely the most consuming thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I always try and break it down to get people to understand it. When I played rugby, we would train 25 to 30 hours a week for an 80-minute match, where we were dance training between 40 and 50 hours for a 90-second dance. Mate, the level of detail. And then everything my body was designed to be able to do, to be powerful, to be strong, to be quick, didn't help me. So you're trying to unlearn everything that you've been told to do and taught to do and trained to do within a matter of days to be able to perform.
Were you a good dancer before that?
Well, the thing is, like, everyone thinks they can dance, right?
I don't.
You don't.
No, I can't dance.
I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you can dance?
I think so.
I can't.
Most people like half-decent social dance or weddings or
Okay.
like stags or whatever. But then there's ballroom dancing where you need to lengthen your neck. Like, honestly, there's so much that can be critiqued. And, of course, you're working with... It's probably one of the only shows known as a reality show where you're working with world champions, people who are the best in the business of what they...
It's happening now,
A little bit like coming on this show. Exactly that.
Usually there's like a love interest with the partner. How do you get on there?
Matt, I kept my head down. Sorry.
Make your own jokes up.
Hang on a
Dear
second.
God.
Sometimes you make my job so easy.
I went on the show to learn to dance.
Oh, dear. We didn't ask for detail. Oh, wow. Dear God.
My brain went into overdrive. There's like 800 jokes going, bang, bang, use that one, use that one, use that one. Didn't need to use any.
No. No.
Do you want to answer it?
Perception, isn't there? There is a perception.
There is a perception.
Who's you dance with? What was her name?
Ota Mabuse. Amazing, lovely lady. Phenomenal dancer.
But
It was her
kept
last
your head
year.
down, that was it.
No, mate, I just danced.
That's what I said.
I get on great with her. I still talk to her to this day. She's phenomenal. But there is that perception, and I get it because it's
an intimate setting, isn't it? When you actually think about it.
It's a lot of touching and holding going
Yeah,
on. Right?
and the music and the intimacy of it and the time that you just said people spend together. And actually, if it's two adults who aren't doing anything wrong, who cares?
If there's cracks in relationships, you can understand. If you're two single people, I get it. You spend 11, 12 hours
Let me
together.
ask you this. If you're not married, right?
No.
If you're
single.
married.
Sorry?
Single, ready to mingle. If you were
single.
married, right, and your wife was in the public eye,
Yeah.
and she had the opportunity to go on Strictly,
Yep.
what would you say?
Now I've done it.
Yeah.
I'd be happy for her to do it.
You liar.
Would be happy. But
He's such a liar. Look at him.
the beauty
Such
is,
a liar, Hugo.
I'm not married. And so it's just not something that's going to happen. Do you know what I mean?
Would your advice be just keep your head down?
It should be put, if you do a prenup, it should be put in there,
Yeah,
shouldn't
you
it?
can't do Strictly.
Yeah.
Cracking show. We
Good.
love it.
Well, listen, we're glad we got you in the studio, right? You're one of our favourites, if not our favourite. You know that. Should we talk football?
Please, love to.
Let's start with Crystal Palace against Man United. It's live on TNT Sports 1 this Sunday at midday. Now, Man United, of course, lost to 10-man Everton on Monday night, whilst Palace sit 5th in the league, but did lose to Strasbourg in the Conference League last night. United's boss, Ruben Amorim, he's been speaking ahead of this game, and he compared his 3-4-3 system to the one that Oliver Glasner plays with Crystal Palace.
We played a different way, and you can understand that by data. But now it's hard to explain everything. Like you said, it's a different club, and they are doing things better than us. So that is quite simple. But you don't say that all 4-3-3 play in the same way, right? What I'm saying, yeah, we play in the different moment. We defend in the different space. We try to attack in the different way. They are just doing the things better than us.
Right, we'll start with you, Hugo, because everyone knows my view on Ruben Amorim at the moment. What's your view on him and his 3-4-3 stubbornness?
It was very stubborn against Everton. I thought he'd shift and try and pile pressure on Everton the minute they went down to 10 men after 13 minutes. To not be have the mental malleability to be able to shift players and get after it, especially when you're at home, to allow Everton to almost give them a grace period of 5 or 10 minutes to settle down, sort out their formations and see how they were going to combat Man United. I thought that was poor. In some regards, I love coaches being so certain about what they are and who they are and having a belligerence about it. But equally, you've got to be more adaptable to that. I didn't quite get it. And of course, he'll now be beaten with that stick because they lost against 10 men.
Danny, you analyse the game of football, in my opinion, better than anyone on the telly. So I can't wait.
Brilliant.
Genuinely, I can't wait to hear your analysis of this. What do you make of the fact that United, with a man advantage, didn't make it count at all?
Well, just as a bigger overview, I think the system has evolved. From the beginning of the season to before the game, that they are playing the system better than they did last season. There is some proofs. I've seen nearly all their games. Now, it's not a system I particularly like because I think it's generally a pragmatic system and lesser teams should play it rather than real top teams who want to be dominant. But in terms of, in answer to the question, it was a strange one that he didn't change second half. I understand in the first half maybe not going quickly, adapting because you want to see how they cope. They're down to 10. Okay, we should be fine now. We should get chances. We should overload. And it didn't really happen. But at half time, I was thinking he's got to do something a bit different. The last 15 minutes or so, they did. Shaw ended up. The Dalot substitution was a strange one because you're bringing on a right-footed fullback in effect to try and give you an attacking option. The only thing I can think is when you looked at the bench, because he brought Mainu on. The other, he had a young lad, didn't he? I've forgotten his name. Forgive me. But the bench was limited in who he could bring on and make.
The whole setup from
the system against 10 men was ridiculous to a degree because you're sacrificing.
But Dan, why did he get it so wrong? I watched the game and within 5 minutes I'm like, okay, he needs to make changes. I'm guessing all of the Man United fans were thinking the same. Football fans as well. They were saying it on commentary. Why did everyone know it apart from the manager?
Well, because he is what you said, which is admirable in a lot of managers in terms of knowing what he wants, and he sticks with it, irrelevant what anyone says. That's just who he is. He's made that line. He's drawn that line in the sand, and he'll die by it. He'll die by it.
But didn't Ange Postecoglou have similar views, and he got lambasted whenever?
Well, he did and he didn't, because he won a trophy changing his views, didn't he?
Very true.
Ange Postecoglou was like, right, we can't win this Europa League doing what we're doing in the Prem. And they played the last 3 games, or the semi-finals and the final of that Europa League, like a lower league team, really, dropping in and just giving respect to the opposition, and won the games doing it. It's a really difficult one, because when you watch United, without Cunha, without Šeško, it was only Mbeumo, wasn't it, out of the 3 who played on Monday, I think. They looked toothless again. Xerxes didn't look up to it. He looked like he was lacking minutes. He didn't look that fit and sharp. So United basically need the front 3 available to be a threat. And Everton managed them quite well, to be honest. The lack of depth they've got in attacking areas is a worry for them.
it's a real worry. The other worry I have for United is that they've had this period of positivity.
Yeah, they have.
No loss in 5. Amorim, manager of the month, everything else. What kind of mental damage and pressure does that then put on the manager and the team? Because they've had this period where it's been great, and now they've got Palace at home, and it feels like another vital, significant game based on what happened on Monday.
It is huge. And the thing with football, if they go Palace and win and put in a decent performance, all of a sudden...
It's at Palace, right?
Yeah, it's 1 loss in 7.
Yeah.
Which sounds great. And everyone goes, that's a steady bit of form. One mishap against Everton.
I don't think people do say that.
No, but you can change the narrative by winning a game of football. If you lose at Palace with a poor performance, all of a sudden it's gone full circle again. So it's a huge game. I in a way, it sounds ridiculous, but I fancy United. And I say that because Palace just played last night away, didn't they? And the difference in terms of the rest period for United, the fact they've got to show a bit of fight and spirit after the fact they're not playing at home takes that little bit of expectation and nervousness away from some of them. I don't know. I just think it could be a game where they win.
What will the score be?
I'm going to go 2-1 United.
Okay. Hugo?
You could make an argument for Man United winning, and I go, yeah, believe you. You can make an argument for them losing, I go, yeah, I believe you.
Yeah.
I've genuinely not a clue. And Palace, mate, you said it earlier, mate, they're 5th, they're flying. And I think because of how inconsistent Man United are, there's not a single team that doesn't fancy playing against United. That counts as something.
Can I just say I do like predicting United to win because I like if it's wrong, I'm happy. Yeah. And if it's right, I can look like I know what I'm talking about.
I think Liverpool beat West Ham. A reminder that you can watch Palace against Manchester United. It's live on TNT Sports 1. It kicks off this Sunday at 12 p.m. More from the three of us after this live on talkSPORT. Friday Night Live. But if you got DAB, you press green, you'd have heard everything Hugo just said there. TNT Sports and talkSPORT Hour with Just Eat. Get delicious meals and everyday essentials from the delivery experts. You all right?
I'm fine.
We were just talking Strictly again.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Still to come, we'll bring you the latest edition of DB v... Oh, it's not is it DB? Even though it's not a DM v TNT Sports. Right, let's turn our attention now to a bit of cricket because, of course, the second Ashes test gets underway next Thursday. A day-night test at the Gabba. Remember, of course, that you can watch and stream every ball of the Ashes live on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. The first test, of course, saw England beaten by 8 wickets inside just 2 days. Terrible it was. Let's get more on this now and find out whether England have any hope this time round. Former England wicketkeeper, TNT Sports pundit Al Mate, he was on last week's show and he was so good. We said, do you want to come back? And he went, okay then. Let's say hello and good evening to Matt Pryor. Hello, Matt. How are you?
How are we, guys? How are we doing?
I'm good.
Hey, Matt.
Very well. You all right? You well?
Yeah, going all right. Thank you. Going all right.
Good. Why is the background blurred out? What mess are you covering up?
Do you know what? It's actually a signed England cricket shirt, so I thought I didn't realise it was right behind my head.
That's fine.
I blurred it out.
That looks absolutely cool if we were to see it. But listen, thank you for coming on. Let's talk about the lack of warm-up matches. They came under a lot of scrutiny before the series started. England have once again decided not to send any of the team to play in an England Lions match in Canberra this weekend. Do you have I mean, it seems to be dividing the cricket world, this one. What's your view on it?
You know what? I knew this was going to be the first question, and I've been thinking about it, actually. I don't want to be the washed-up old pro that's kind of now saying, the boys should be in the nets every minute of the day. But how they aren't sending, even a few of their batters to go and have an opportunity to bat under lights in a match against a pink ball, when you've got a pink ball test coming out, it sort of beggars belief, particularly off the back of the last game. Even if they played 3 or 4 days, you think, okay, well, they need a bit of time, downtime, out the bubble, etc., etc. But they've had plenty of rest, plenty of that. Unfortunately, I would be amazed that some of the batters didn't want to go play in the match, because look, you can net, right, and they will be netting. They will be out there under lights at night against the pink ball. It's not as if they're going to walk out there and not having had faced the pink ball at all. But playing in a match, in match conditions, that's a great opportunity, and I think it's one they've missed.
Matt, with this test coming up, day-night test, I heard someone talking about the Aussies or suiting them more. Can you explain to me and others who don't quite get why it's so different?
Yeah, sure. I saw Stuart Broad was commented on it a little bit, saying that it's a bit of a lottery, the pink ball, because under the lights, and you know what, if you could work out why, you'd make a lot of money. But under the lights, and particularly in that twilight period where it's not sunlight, but the lights haven't taken over fully, the pink ball, just for whatever reason, starts swinging around, nibbling off the surface, and the pitch could be really docile for most of the afternoon when the sun. And then under the lights, the pink ball just starts to whiz around and move around, and it's a time where teams bowling really target. It's almost like the strategy is during the day, just go for as little runs as possible, and then that twilight period, an hour with the lights on. First hour with the lights on is an opportunity to get 4, 5, 6, 7 wickets. And then you add Australia's bowling lineup. They're brilliant with a red ball anyway. Mitchell Stark's record with a pink ball under lights is absolutely incredible, which doesn't bode well considering he did all right in the last game anyway. Another reason why I think England's batters should have been out there playing a game under the lights against the pink ball. But it's something to do with the makeup, the lacquer on the pink ball, how it's constructed, how it's made, that, under lights it just starts zipping around.
Couple of questions then, and just touching upon that twilight period feels so significant. So how important is winning the toss? And secondly, with so much chat about England and Australia without the likes of Steve Smith, how important it was for us to win that first test. We obviously haven't gone and done that. How do you reset, refocus, and not feel as if this Ashes series has already gone from us?
Yeah, so look, winning the toss nowadays in any game is pretty crucial, right? And it gives you the opportunity to get in control of the game. I think with this, I mean, having not seen the wicket and what that looks like, I think the general consensus is to win the toss and bowl, to bowl first. Sorry, so I'm getting myself completely mixed up. You can tell I've had a long day. It would be to bat first, ultimately, because then you're not bowling with the new ball while the sun's out. You're trying to almost work out, okay, when are we going to give ourselves the best opportunity or the most opportunity to bowl under lights in that twilight period? And it seems that bowling second would be the way to go. Second question. Last time I was on this show, lads, I was so chipper about England going 1-0. Yeah, this is it. They win this test. They're winning the series. And that's how crucial it was to win the first test. I was also very excited because I'm heading out there on Monday to go and commentate join the TNT team. And I thought, brilliant, can get in there. England 1-0 up, can go drop some hand grenades and sort of get out. Hopefully watching England win again, but not to be. And it's almost doubled down on how hard it is going to be to win this series. In fact, I would say near on impossible. I mean, that's how bad it is losing that first test. And remember, going to the Gabba now is where usually you would play the first test, and England's record at the Gabba is not great anyway. So, look, it is, England are behind the 8 ball. We've got to face facts with regards to that. But what I will say, it's not all doom and gloom. This team, the talent, the England team, the talent that it has in it, the leadership, Stokes and McCullum, they will stick to their guns. They've stuck to their guns around this, not playing in this match. They believe in their process. They believe in what they do. And this team has done miraculous things in Test cricket. The way they play, the brand of cricket they play, they really could do anything. So, it could be another disaster and game over in 2 days, but it could be the complete flip reversal. England smash it all over the place, win the test match, and then they're on fire and off and going. So they do have the talent and ability in the dressing room to do something special. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be a challenge, though. Yeah,
I'm going to side with option A there. Listen,
there's a song that relates to that.
What?
King of Wishful Thinking.
Oh, yeah, by Go West. Yeah. Well done. Some good songs coming out today. Listen, Matt, usually I'd say enjoy it, but I know you won't. But thanks for your time. Always appreciated. We'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks, man.
Cheers, Matt.
A reminder, you can watch and stream every Ball of the Ashes live on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus with the second test beginning next Thursday. Right, still to come, we'll bring you the latest edition of DBV TNT Bracket Sports. But first, it's time for no Googling. We want to know which 2 players scored for Chelsea the last time they beat Arsenal. Which 2 players scored for Chelsea the last time they beat Arsenal? We'll have a chat about that game with Ugo, who's a big Arsenal fan, and Danny Murphy right after this, live on talkSPORT.
have thought a sporting event's halftime show could have a bigger impact than the game itself. That seems to be the case with the Super Bowl halftime show. In 2024, Usher brought in an audience of 180 million worldwide, the biggest in the event's history. But how did singing and dancing get to be the centrepiece of America's biggest sporting event? The first Super Bowl was held in 1967. Initially, the halftime show was a display purely for the fans in the stadium, with marching bands, dancers, and American patriotism for all to see. And that's what it was for the first few years. Disney had a go with a few questionable displays in the 1980s, but it wasn't until '93 that we got the first glimpse into the future of halftime shows. Michael Jackson's stellar performance gave NFL execs something to think about. A raft of massive names followed, including Diana Ross, U2, Janet Jackson, who gave us the most famous or infamous wardrobe malfunction of all time. So how many people are involved? To give you an idea of the scale, Rihanna's 2023 performance included 800 people, and experts reckon it cost $13 million. What's even more impressive than some of the names on the bill every year is the fact they do it for free. The artists know the exposure they'll get from doing the show will rocket them up the charts across the world. The Super Bowl halftime show will be a fixture in pop culture for years to come. So the question is, who next?
Welcome back to Friday Night Live, TNT Sports and talkSPORT Hour. It's me, Andy Goldstein, former Premier League midfielder, the Magnet, Danny Murphy, and former England rugby star turned TNT Sports pundit.
He's all over the place, look.
Who are you talking about? Ugo Monye. He's on the telly. Who's that you chatting to? Who's on the telly?
Oh, huh?
Oh, you don't even know. You can't remember who that is?
No.
You can't remember his name?
Oh, my God. Who's that?
Lee.
Lee.
Yeah.
Lee what?
Westwood.
Who's that?
Doesn't matter, does it?
You can't remember, can you?
Yeah, I do.
When was that done? This morning?
No, it was about a month ago, that.
Was it?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Look at you with all the Adidas designer gear on. Lucky they can't see your feet today. Follow us at 7 out of the
Look like Dave and Top Boy there.
Yeah.
Remember that Top
Oh,
Boy?
I rate that.
Yeah?
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hard.
What's that in the glass? That vodka?
Yeah.
Follow us at 7 out of the Depot. I was saying football. It's Friday this evening. Rory Jennings is alongside him. Meanwhile, over on talkSPORT 2, you can hit Oxford against Ipswich in the Championship. Just quickly, remember Frankie who called up earlier on?
Yeah, of course I do.
With the 4-day-old.
Poor fella.
Right? He's phoned back and we're going to speak to him in about 10 minutes' time.
Yes!
With the latest. We'll find out what the latest is. Before that, though...
I hope he's in the pub.
Huh? With his mates.
Yeah.
He should be, right? Deserves better. Right, because we've got big Arsenal fan Ugo Monye with us in the studio, it's only fair we look forward to the game of the weekend. Of course, Chelsea against Arsenal at the Bridge. Arsenal go into the game 6 points clear at the top of the table. Their boss, Mikel Arteta, has been speaking to the media. He was asked about the challenge Chelsea will pose.
I don't know. Obviously, it's a big game. It's a big London derby. We're going to play a really, really good opponent. They are in really good form. And yeah, we know the challenge. We know the opportunity that we have as well on Sunday. So we are fully ready for it. Well, I think we are all there, and they are there because they fully deserve what they are, what they have done in the last few years. I think the squad that they assembled, the numbers that they have, the amount of quality, the manager and the coaching staff that they have, it makes sense that what is happening there is very, very positive, and they deserve to be there.
What's interesting, Hugo, is I think every Arsenal fan I've spoken to is incredibly positive about this result. Usually, especially Arsenal fans, they always sit on the fence and they see the glass half empty. But every Arsenal fan I've spoken to fancies them for the win here.
I like the optimism. I'm probably slightly more cautious. I really respect Chelsea. I remember at the start of the season, we had a chat about Chelsea and I thought their age profile would suggest that they're going to be inconsistent, but they're a proper good team, coached really, really well. And then their result on Tuesday night against Barcelona and some of their megastars, Esteval, stepping up and announcing himself and all the comparisons come, that would do huge for them. You consider that results and wins are always worth just 3 points, right? A win's worth 3 points, but some 3 points just feel slightly different. We had the same against Bayern Munich on Wednesday night, so we're fueled with confidence. But to go to the Bridge, no, especially with understanding the consequence, if Arsenal come to your home and win and go 9 points clear, sometimes that can be the catalyst to be able to elevate people's performances. There's chat that Cole Palmer's going to be back. I would be surprised if he starts. But if he comes off the bench at 65 minutes, can you imagine the noise at Stamford Bridge? How that elevates the team once again. So, as an Arsenal fan, I'd be thrilled to come away with a point. Be thrilled to come away with a point. Honestly, I'd be so happy because nothing gained. Well, when I say nothing gained,
you're just a game closer to the end of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
The thing is, so where Chelsea can be devastatingly brilliant on their day, but when they lose at home to Brighton or Sunderland or draw with Palace at home, if Arsenal were playing Palace, Brighton and Sunderland at home, if they dropped a point or 2 points in any of those three games, you'd be gobsmacked at the moment. Yeah. So Arsenal's consistency from the beginning of the season to now is been so high. That's why you'd expect them not to lose. But Chelsea at the best and Arsenal with a little drop-off, because Arsenal's relentlessness against Munich and that physical output. And don't get me wrong, Chelsea had a tough evening as well. They had to play well and work hard. But it can be that they drop a little bit and the other team rises a bit. Chelsea can beat them. They can. But the reality is, even if, and I was talking to one of the boys outside actually, even if Chelsea win, which should give them momentum and give them confidence, I get all that, Arsenal's consistency at the moment says to me that they will finish above Chelsea.
Also, I felt Tuesday was a brilliant test drive for what they're going to face on Sunday. Lamine Yamal and how dependent Barcelona are trying to get the ball to him, balls into feet down that right-hand side. That's us with Saka.
Cucurella was amazing.
I think Cucurella he's physical, he's relentless, and just emotionally, he wants it. He loves it.
I think he's the best fullback in the world at the moment.
He's the best left back.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Arsenal have the best right back in the world in Timber.
Yeah.
You put those two in one side, mate. I mean, they have every attribute. They're hungry, they're tenacious, they work like anything. They can get forward, they harry, they harass, they don't stop. I think that challenge on both wings is going to be so key to this game on Sunday.
It's interesting what you're saying about it's not the end of the world if Arsenal lose. It's not, of course. No. But what it does do, it stops that momentum and it makes other teams aware that they can be beaten. Because at the moment, I don't think Arsenal look like they can. Well, because to beat Arsenal, you've got to score against them. Yeah. And I feel Arsenal will already
lost.
No, I of course they have, right? But their defensive record is incredible. And
Chelsea's.
I know, but here's my thing. I always think Arsenal are going to score a goal, right? I think Arsenal will score a goal.
Yeah,
so that means to beat them, you've got to score two against them. I just can't see that defence conceding 2 goals.
Looking at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in their last 5 games, they've played 5, won 4, drawn 1. Mate, they've only conceded 3 goals. Mate, they're decent at Stamford Bridge. They love it. And I just think emotionally, considering what's on the line, Chelsea win, they'll feel like they're properly into it. I don't think we fall off a cliff. I mean, honestly, some of the conversation after conceding 2 against Sunderland and taking a draw, and then we bounce back and slap up Tottenham and then do a job on Bayern Munich, we're okay. We're robust. Emotionally, I think our sense of equilibrium, emotionally, I think that's been one of the biggest hallmarks of us, because I always felt that we were almost too emotional. We seem able to be able to moderate that. But, mate, I think we'll be flying into it this weekend. How good was it from an Arsenal perspective? See Odegaard come back, Madueke got some minutes. Trossard, I'd imagine, will be back fit. Eze's in. But I could say the same for Chelsea. I'm confident, but I'm not saying it's a right.
I asked Stanley this question. If everyone's fit, including Odegaard, your club captain, does he start?
No, I think he can have the same impact as what Cole Palmer can have, whilst they're different players. But what I love about Odegaard and what he's perhaps, because he's so brilliantly creative, and I know he hasn't been at it the last 18 months, mate, the energy he puts into the press.
He's clever, yeah, he's good. He's brilliant at that, but he's a clever footballer as well.
So, like, if he comes on for 30 minutes and you get that injection of energy and he's getting after people and he's making them feel uncomfortable and he's trying to get a mistake out of them, I love that. And he's our captain. He had an unbelievable reception at the Emirates on Wednesday night.
I think this game might be a bit more chess-like and cautious than people think.
Do you?
Yeah.
You don't be like a basketball match end to end. Do you not?
No, I don't. Chelsea will give Arsenal respect.
Where will it be won and lost then? The middle of the park?
Well, moments of quality.
Okay.
Moments of brilliance. They've all got match winners, and they've both got match winners in the team. But if you look at when Chelsea ended up trying to go after Brighton to get back in the game and then got picked off, they're not going to make the same mistakes against a quality team like Arsenal, and it's even Sunderland game.
Superman.
They lost at home to Sunderland by going after them and trying to get back in the game because and then they got, when they were level, they were trying to win the game. I think Chelsea are learning as they go, and the manager's bright. They're not going to go gung-go after Arsenal.
Okay, what will the score be, go? Danny thinks it's going to be a draw.
That's me safe one.
2-1 Arsenal.
Okay. Remember, TNT Sports is the only place to watch every big competition with over 700 matches broadcast live, including UEFA Champions, Europa and Conference League, the Premier League, and the Men's and Women's FA Cup. Now, just quickly, in case you weren't listening earlier on, we had an Arsenal fan call up. And instead of talking about, Danny's put his headphones back on, instead of talking about the big game we've just been talking about, he told us about his date with his fiancée tonight. Now, the latest we heard was he sent her an invitation to meet up for dinner.
Very formal.
Tonight. They hadn't spoken.
7 o'clock?
Yes, coming up to 7 o'clock. They hadn't spoken since Sunday after an argument.
Wild.
Well, I'm delighted to say that Frankie, and I am led to believe his fiancée, join us now with an update. Frankie?
Hi, boys.
Hello, Frankie.
Frankie, how are you?
Yeah, I've been listening to the rest of the show, and I don't think you've been quite nice, to be honest. I think chivalry is a bit dead, to be honest. Like, come on, you've been,
We're all damaged, mate. We're damaged. We haven't got your young, vibrant energy. You know what I mean? We've been hurt along the way. Yeah,
carrying a few scars there, mate.
Well, Frankie, can I ask, because we were discussing how old you are. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 35.
Okay. So what's the latest? It's 6:45, but I'm led to believe that your fiance's alongside you.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, well done.
Good. That's great news.
Would you like to speak to her?
I think we would like to speak to her. Yeah, what's her name?
Lauren.
Lauren, okay. Does she know we're live, so we can't use any bad language?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
good boy. Good boy.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Okay, hang on. Lauren, it's a phone.
Okay. Lauren?
Hello.
Oh, is it not Lauren?
No, it's obviously not Lauren.
It's not, is it? Frankie?
Hello.
No, we're not there again, are we? We've done one of these years ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Right, sorry, boys. Okay, sorry, no, that was me. But there is some good news. So she won't come to this meal.
I don't even believe she's real now.
No, go on.
Go on.
Go on.
She's only going to get to the meal if you blow her up in time.
Right.
Go on.
So I'll go into meet her at her house because she wasn't in the mood to come out for a meal. But I just want to say quickly that if that's made someone laugh this evening, then that's great, because you've just got to keep laughing and just be positive and
have, mate,
and have fun.
So she did reach out to you to say, look, I don't want to go to meal, come over to mine.
That's nice.
Absolutely, Danny. So, yeah.
Frankie, I agree with the sentiment. I thought the delivery of that supposed gag was awful. Yeah. So I'd have a word with yourself, compose yourself.
Because...
Lyrics need to be better if you're trying to get Lauren back on side. That's my advice.
Right. Okay. Thanks, boys.
Now, good luck, mate. Good luck. I hope it goes well.
Yeah, I think you made the right decision, Frankie. Good luck, son.
Okay, I'll keep you updated. Thank you.
Keep us
Right,
updated.
yeah.
Cheers,
Keep us
mate.
updated, but less impressions, please.
60 seconds of my life won't get
Yeah,
back.
we won't ever get that back.
Well, at least we got a conclusion. She apparently reached out. I don't fancy the meal, but come over.
That's all right.
So basically,
saved a bit of money, and the romance is back on.
Yeah, but still being dictated to.
Let it go, Dan. Let it go. You broke
Hold on,
it.
no, let me ask you straight.
Yeah?
You put yourself in his shoes.
We'll get him.
And you've made the effort.
Yep.
For the dinner, and you've made book
but-
somewhere nice. And your missus says to you, "I don't fancy it, but come over."
Yeah, but why didn't? Maybe she's ill, and she still wants to see him.
I know. I'm asking
Glass
you.
half full.
I'm asking. Are you saying you would look at it like that?
Yeah, I would
Come
do.
over.
Right, can you both stop talking for a moment? From 7 o'clock over on TalkSport.
That's what he
2.
said.
You know we're still on air, right?
Yeah, that's what he
We'll talk
just-
strictly in a minute.
Oh,
On TalkSport 2, you can hit Oxford against Ipswich in the Championship. You keep your head down over there in the corner. Team news for that is in. Jim Proudfoot can tell us more. Hi, Jim.
Andy, good evening to you. Well, Oxford fell into the bottom 3 in midweek. Ipswich can climb to a season-high second tonight by recording a 4th straight-away win. The U's make 2 changes. Mills and Krastev in for Taravest and Goodrum. Brannigan still out injured. Ipswich make 4 changes to the team that won at Hull on Tuesday. Jack Taylor in for the injured Gayuste, with recalls for Kibra, Egali and Philogene at the expense of Greaves, McAteer and Jack Clark. Remarkably, Ipswich have never won a league game in Oxford in their history. It's a record that goes back some 12 games over the last 40 years. And we'll find out together if they can end that run tonight and move above Stoke into the automatic promotion places. Adrian Clark's alongside me. The build-up starts at 7:45 and we kick off at 8 over on TalkSport 2.
Good work as always. Good work as always. Danny Murphy. Right, when we come back, we'll find out just how good you are at predicting the results, because it's DB v TNT Sports next. If ever we came back from a break at the wrong time, it was then. This is Friday Night Live, TNT.
There's a podcast here.
Wait,
I know.
wait, not if you two want to work together, is it? TNT Sports and talkSPORT Hour with Justy. Score yourself a stunning delivery straight to your door. It's me, Andy Goldstein, former Premier League midfielder, the superstar. It's Danny Murphy and former England rugby star turned TNT Sports pundit.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Ugo Monye. I won't. I dread to think. Follow us at 7 at Adobe Lipo host. Thank Football. It's Friday. This evening he's got Roy Jennings alongside him. Right, time now for this, everyone.
It's time.
It is tight and tense.
We're flying and our fists are punching. DB versus TNT.
What drama on talkSPORT, just when you think you've seen it all.
Good night.
Ugo, you know there's cameras over your shoulder, don't you? There isn't. Right, this is our feature DBV TNT Sports, where each week on Friday Night Live, Premier League 100 Club member Darren Bent has been pitting himself against our special studio guest from TNT Sports. This week, of course, we're joined by former England rugby star Ugo Monye, with Danny Murphy standing in for Benty. So every Friday, you guys predict some of the biggest games from the weekend. If you correctly predict the result, you get a point. If you get the score bang on, you get 3. Last week was a low-scoring week. Ugo and Benty both picking up just 2 points each for predicting 2 correct results. So the scores currently are DB 32, TNT Sports 27. All right? Ugo, concentrate.
I'm concentrating.
No. I know, but on me, not on what's on your phone.
No, mate, I'm looking at results.
Yeah, I bet you're looking at results. Right, the games we're going to be talking about, I've only got 2 minutes here. Tomorrow, 8 p.m, Spurs against Fulham. It's live on talkSPORT. Ugo, you're the guest, so I'll start with you.
Tottenham going to win this 3-1.
All right.
Yeah, I really do.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
No, I'm fine. Why? Why is that?
I honestly think that
Big
Wednesday away at PSG was huge for them. And the arse now is going again.
Spurs no good at home, right?
Yeah, they aren't, but they've got to be at some point. At some point, it's got to click. And if you're scoring 3 goals away at PSG, that can't be overlooked.
But you conceded in 5.
Yeah, of course, but against the best team in Europe. I'm not surprised by that. He conceded 4 against the best team in Europe.
You see a home win 3-1 as well. I don't see it as comfortable. What do you see, Dan?
I actually got a similar feeling that Tottenham might get over the line. Fulham haven't been great recently, although they got a win in the last game. I think it'll be quite tight. I think Tottenham will edge it 2-1.
Okay, next up is Palace against Man United. It's a game you can hear live on talkSPORT or watch it on TNT Sports 1. It's Sunday at midday.
I'm going to go against the grain. We spoke about it before. I've got a feeling United might bounce back. I'm going to go 2-1.
Okay, what are you going for?
I'll go the opposite, 2-1 Palace.
All right, and the last game is the big one, Sunday at 4:30, Chelsea against Arsenal.
I gave my prediction earlier. I think Arsenal will edge it. I really do. I think they've got enough quality across the 90. I've got Arsenal winning this 2-1.
Okay.
He's probably right, but I'm going to go 1-1.
You're sitting on the fence.
No, I'm going to go 1-1 to be dick. I don't want to go to saying, no, I want to win.
Okay.
For your show.
Good. That was very kind of you. Ugo, you've been nothing short of fantastic.
Thanks for having me.
Well done. You've kept your head down for the whole hour, so I appreciate your time. We won't see you next week because we're not here, but maybe...
We're in New York.
We are. Murph, you superstar. I love working with you. You're great. Thank you for that. Yes, Drive Time will be back on Monday live from New York City ahead of the World Cup draw, which is next Friday. So we are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from New York, and then Thursday, Friday, we're off to Washington. Make sure you join me and DB for the first one of the week, as I say, live from across the pond. Thanks for listening. Have a good weekend. Be safe, everyone. Be safe.